Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Arcturian Daniel and friends. But before we get to that, I do have a couple announcements to make. I do have on November 1st, that I believe that's a Tuesday, I do have the Connecting with the Wisdom of the Inner Earth with Arcturian Daniel. That's one of the online 1-hour groups. That's going to be in the link down below and also on my website for social media. So watch for it there. The other thing is the Journey to Jupiter in December, which is in person. That's in Jupiter, Florida. It's in person, but now we are looking at actually offering it in two ways. You could do it in person, or there's going to be a Zoom option to Zoom into the class as well. That hasn't been fully orchestrated yet, but if that's something you're interested in, please contact me. I'll put you on a list so that I know if you are interested. As soon as we have the information, I'll mail that out to you and get you the information. But at this moment, we are real close to having details about making the Zoom option possible and putting that out there as well. So that's for the Journey to Jupiter. If you are like, oh, I can't go to Florida in December, but maybe you were available to do the journey and do the work, do the workshop. We're going to be doing, well, of course, we're going to be doing channeling and light language because I love channeling and light language. But we're also going to be journeying into lives outside of this one. What do you want to call it? The co-current lives? I don't know. Is that a word? There are aspects of us living on other worlds at this time, simultaneously with this lifetime. Sarah Bressman Cosby is going to take people on a journey to connect with other parts of themselves living in other parts of the universe, multiverse, whatever it is. Then we've got Leah Ray, who's going to be taking us into the Akashic Records. One, how to read our own, and then two, she's going to take us in the next day to read others. So we got a lot of things coming in. We got Erica Middlemiss is going to be working with me with the channeling and the light language pieces, and we're going to have a great time. So that's going to be available in two different ways. We would love to have you there in person. Apparently the Fly wants to be here in person. Anyways, we'd love to have you there in person, of course, but we do understand some of you live outside of the country or just can't make it for that amount of time. And we wanted to make it available. We've had a few people reach out and ask about it, so we're working on creating it. So if you were one of the ones that asked, we're creating that for you. Okay, so it always pays to ask, doesn't it? Now, all of that being said, let me see. I don't think I have any other. Oh, the live with Judy. I knew there was something else. Let me go make sure I got the right dates for that. That's going to be next week. So I'm going to give you an actual date for that depending on when you're watching this. So that's going to be October 27th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Judy and I will go live to answer your questions for Daniel. So put your questions down below. Judy compiles those. She uses a pendulum to see what order they need to be asked in. So it doesn't matter at what point you put your question on there. It's up to the universe as to where it lands on the order of things. So please put your questions for Daniel down below, and we will get to those on the 27th live, October 27th, 3 p.m. Pacific time. And since we're getting close to the end of the year, let's say October 27th, 2022. All right, you guys, so cool that this year has just been phenomenal, hasn't it? And next year, we're supposed to run into some even greater things. I do have one of my friends contacted me today with some really cool stuff about the Earth going through a reset too. So that's information that hopefully we get to learn a little bit more of throughout, and maybe it'll come up today. I'm going to set an intention if there's anything we need to know about a reset that's been happening with the planet. Supposedly there were some asteroids that in one timeline took us out, and in another timeline they reset because it wasn't time for us to go. They reset and put us into motion. And so that's interesting information. So if you guys know anything about that or have had any weird experiences, put it down below. We all want to read that stuff, right? So let's do it. Okay, I'm going to go get Daniel. Let's find out what he has to say for the time ahead. See what messages we have. We would like to say that this world is going through some fascinating changes, right? And it is almost as if it is going through its own birth canal again, right? And reborn, rebirthing. And a lot of things are going on energetically. A lot of things are going on for the planet in its change of seasons. For those who experience the change of seasons, you're going to be experiencing the energy shifting with that. You're going to be noticing things a little bit more colorfully, if we might say. You're going to be, if you keep your awareness on the world, if you go out and celebrate your day out in the world, pay attention to the things that are happening around you. There's a lot of things being orchestrated to give you information right now. And your guides and your counsels, all of those who watch out for you and work with you, they are working very, very much behind the scenes to line you up with things that are going to give you clues, that are going to give you insights, that are going to give you messages. And so we want you to pay very close attention to the things that are coming up and the things that are surfacing for you to look at this time. It's an extraordinary journey, isn't it? And as far as the reset goes, that is definitely something that could be occurring in one of the timelines that you are on. If it resonates with you, you are on that timeline. If it's not resonating with you, you are not on that timeline. And this transmission that you are getting with us right now, it shows up on multiple timelines. So if you are not resonating with the information, please don't worry about it. It was not part of your reality. And if you are resonating with it and you would like to know more, there will be information provided for you as you search and seek it out. As we are looking at all the beautiful things that are going on in your planetary system, as everyone is creating shift and opening and expansion, you are going to find yourself leaping and growing in wonderful ways. There are a lot of times where in the past, we have said you might outgrow your partner, you might outgrow your job, you might outgrow these things as you are evolving in your timeline, as you are moving forward in your personal journey. Don't be surprised if others fall away or start to fade out in the background and you're not having as much contact with the people that you love and adore as much. And for some of you, that has happened, has been very clear it's happening, and you are separating yourself from energies that you have been very much acquainted with before. For some of you, we want to say, start watching, because some of those people are now waking up and coming back. And they're going to be coming back in, and we want you to just be open to receiving them and seeing where they're at and seeing how that evolves for you as your friendships, as your relationships, and as things continue forward for you. So be open to those from the past coming back with new information, with a new vibration, with a new frequency. Everyone is capable of going through change. And of course, so are those that you thought were gone and maybe off and not ever going to return. But of course, everyone is on their own journey. And so even though it wasn't time for them to be where you were at, now they are doing something that is putting them on the rapid ascension back into the frequencies and vibrations of you. And so if they return, we're not saying take back something that's abusive. We're saying look at it, and if it feels right, entertain their return. So that being said, we keep moving forward into this beautiful future of yours, and we like to keep sharing with you how magnificent it is, because it helps all of us to imagine evolving in a world that loves us, supports us, and likes to see us thriving and doing well as humanity, as community, as earth, as living beings in a living world. And so keep seeing, valuing, and trusting that everything is going in the right direction, even if something that you have been working towards hasn't evolved into manifestation yet. It is coming for you, and this is your sign that it is coming to you. And so if you were looking for a sign, if you were asking for a sign, if you were wondering what's going on, this is your sign. Here we are right now saying it's coming. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep evolving. Keep putting it out there in the world. Be the best version of yourself you can be, and keep holding that energy, because it is coming around for you, and you are worthy, and you do deserve to have something great manifest and come into your life. We want to look at the audience at this point. We want to see about getting you some messages. We know we're going to be doing the live Q&A, but sometimes you don't even know what question to ask. So let us look at the audience here and see how it's going to evolve, see what it's going to bring in for us. We want to use a specific name like Derek. Derek, if you are listening, this is a message for you. But this message will go for whoever it is that is resonating with the message. We want you to know, we want you to know that everything that you have been stressing about, worrying about, it's going to work out for you. It's okay. You're going to do okay. Things are working out in your favor. It doesn't feel like it right now. It feels like you took one step forward and 2 steps back, but we're telling you right now, the thing that you have been feeling discouraged about, that you feel is no longer even an option to play out. Let it go and let the universe bring it back to you the way it was always meant to be. And it's going to come back to you better than you even could have imagined. And so let this be worked out. We have a theme this week, of course, as we've been doing sessions with people, to look at what's going on in your reality. And this is for everyone. Look at what's been going on in your reality. What have you been trying to control? What have you been trying to figure out? And we want you to pull that energy back. We want you to take a step back from the thing that you have been stressing and worrying and fretting about, and take a deep breath and say, all right, I hand it over. Figure this out for me. And let your counsels guide you to the right answers. Let your counsels take you to the right places. Let it evolve. Let the offers start coming in. Start entertaining the things that are coming your direction, because there is something that has been trying to be shown to you, and because you got your blinders on, you think it can only come this way. Take the blinders off and know that it can come to you in ways that were unexpected and even unimaginable. And so whatever it is that you've been fretting about, worrying about, stressed about, move away from that energy. Step back, take a breath, maybe go watch a movie, maybe go out and take a walk in nature. Do something that distracts you from thinking about it. So do something that will occupy your mind. Maybe the walk won't occupy your mind unless you find yourself wanting to think about something else. But we want you to break free from the energy that you have been creating around this desire, because the energy went from the desire to the desperation, and to the wanting to figure it out, and to the wanting to control it. Let it go. Let it move back into a space of flow. And you're going to like the outcome. Okay? You're going to like the outcome. And so as you bring everything back to flow, you're going to be in good shape. We think you will like the outcome of that. Now moving the energy again to the audience. We do want to say a prayer for those who are grieving in sadness and who are in suffering, who are in pain. If you have a symptom, if you have an illness, if you are dealing with something that is creating pain in your life, suffering in your life, relationships, friendships, family members, whatever it is, whatever your woe is, we want you to imagine right now we're all standing in the great circle. We're all holding hands in this great circle, and we are all bringing our energy together at this time in this great space. And as we are creating, and as we are working, and as we are doing this in this great space, we speak over it in our languages, and join in with us if you can, please. If you are in a place where you can close your eyes and join in the energy, offering your prayer, your soul song, and your light language, your sound, your vibration, your frequency, your intention, all of it applies. Bring it into the center of this circle, putting all loved ones into the circle for healing, for love, for light, for forgiveness, for expansion, for eye openings in bad situations, to be delivered from the karmic ties that they have encountered, to be moving and stretching and moving their minds, to healing their bodies, to healing their hearts and their souls, to being strong, independent, brave, wise, honored, respected, seen, heard, valued, understood. Ebe ashon, karakasibata, si itam an isoko. Satata yotono hise kota but shoot manya. Ho the and kakalo sebe anshiti to go so te batand. I cross the bat who's usanan the keo kondo. Voy pasan Dios katande diuta matashendo fomba anio. Hi samatasha. Yakondo debo fornde. Yakutoshandain Andia Shai Hondo Korborba India Zoom. Hiando and Asasu. Here and Ikokai. I did so much attach and on. Amo si kon an osisi mo oti undi to se kotan dwe isi nu kota bona sepakatun disibofon when you swear ula kate bauta some shotoko yashendo nama ikai unda adudu teteshe unda tetetechushu adalake odon iseboto techipopon yum su hayo ona yat wa he hotsema and kat ande di bota rompa te ka shush ante chiu fio dud na mantiga and shudagati ayato. We thank you for all of you who came into this and felt the energies and felt the vibrations and shared it with the universe, with each other, with community, with song, with dance, with ceremony. We thank you for that. And we thank those who came through for that transmission. We felt the energy of the tree people, of the elements. We felt the energy of Earth itself coming in, Earth Mother, and of all the beautiful beings around each and every one of you. We felt the celebration of the community of the councils. And so we thank you again for bringing your energy to this space. And thank you for sharing this time with us. At this point, we will be bringing Tracie back in, but we want to thank you as a community, you as a collective, for coming together, for sharing this energy, and for bringing your light to this space, to this world. We thank you, we appreciate you, we honor you, we respect you, we see you. And with all of that, we thank you. And we will bring Tracie back now. Thank you for allowing us time with you and for bringing your energy here with us. All right, you guys, that was pretty cool. I was feeling a lot of energy swirling around. I was seeing bodies being healed. I was seeing minds being healed. I was seeing situations being healed, relationships being healed, lots going on there. It was touching on all the levels, and it was really working with the heart and with the mind. So if you had your eyes closed, there was a lot of hand movement here and a lot of tapping on the chest. A lot of work was going on physically. And so hopefully everyone is feeling the relief, cutting the cords to the traumas and to all of the things that have been keeping them in the space of pain and suffering and whatever else you may have been going through or your loved ones are going through. So with that, everybody, please don't forget to click the like button. Please share your stories down below as well. And of course, I would love to see you at any one of these workshops. So if you're interested in doing an inner earth journey, that's going to be on November 1st at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And if you're interested in doing some workshop work with in-person live with myself and 3 other wonderful ladies, that is going to be in December 9th, 10th, and 11th in Jupiter, Florida. The information for both those workshops down below. All right, you guys, until next time. Oh, don't forget, questions live with Judy and myself is going to be October 27th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, I think I reminded everybody of everything. We'll see. All right, until next video. Bye-bye, everybody.